Hi guys, today we're gonna make a different video. See, everyone's looking to understand how breakouts happen, how breakout stocks are identified. Breakout, trying to identify breakout stocks, you need to first understand the mechanics of a breakout, and that is the topic of our video today. Okay, so what really happens in a breakout situation? What is a breakout? A breakout is simply a price movement in any particular stock that breaks the range that it has been for a long time. Okay, in case of stocks it might be days, weeks, months, or even years. Okay, so how do you actually identify something like this on such a large time scale? Well, it's fairly simple. The mechanics, what accompanies a breakout is volume. You cannot really have a big price movement out of a particular range without a huge demand or participation by investors, which is volume, okay, which translates into volume. So it's really simple. Is once you actually know the mechanics of a breakout, so we know we have to look out for a much higher volume relative to the previous volume levels. Okay, it has nothing to do with price really. So the breakout identification uh, requires that you look for higher than normal volumes. Okay, so now let's define what are higher than normal volumes. For example, if a stock is stuck in a range for a long time, for many months, okay, and we want to know when that will actually break out of its sideways range, we will want to actually understand the average volume that stock has been trading in, and then use a filter that can actually, you know, alert us when the volume increases significantly from that previous average. For example, if the volume has been around say 100,000 or 200,000 per day, per week, per month, per hour, even we can go down intraday. Okay, here we are looking at daily volume. If the average, for example, is 200,000, all right, so we for a breakout you would require something like 400,000, 500,000, even a million, right, in terms of volume, for the stock to actually break out of its long term range, price range. All right, so it would be great if there was a filter that could do that for us. So here's the good news, but there actually is. Most people are not aware. Let's say most retail traders, investors are not aware that there is such filter. And so let's have a look at that filter right here. It's called relative volume. Relative meaning relative to previous volume levels. Okay, relative volume. Here, for example, I'm taking this. These are multiples of previous volumes. So 5 here means 5 times the previous volume. Okay. So in this case, in this example, we're looking at the daily volumes. So what 5 means is 5 times the previous day's volume. Okay. I hope that is clear. And I'm using a couple other filters here. I'm just filtering for a breakout more than 2%. Okay, higher than 2%, which would be 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever. Okay, So once you put in your relative volume multiplier and your change percent above which you want to filter the results, if we actually use 1%, the list will be too long. So we're going to narrow that down to above 2% change for the day. All right. For example, Reliance moves 2% or 3%. So with the high volumes, the filter would catch it. All right. So that's it, guys. Once you set these up, right, you'll have to play around with the relative volume. But I found that 5 to 10 times the multiply here, 5 or 10 works really well for you to shortlist, okay, the breakout candidates. So now let's go back to our list here. We've covered our filter. So as you can see, I'll just refresh it. Right here, it says 15 matches. Okay, this includes NSE and BSE stocks, right? So a lot of times you see double listings, so you can ignore them. So they're just, one is for BSE, one is for NSE. All right. So here, for we're looking here. This stock gave us 25% change. Okay, with a huge relative volume. This is the column here. It shows relative volume 20 times the previous volume, previous day's volume. Okay, this is 9 times, 10 times. You get the idea. And as you see the change percentage, these are huge breakouts, 5% to 25%. So that's it. Out of the more than 5,000 plus stocks in BSE and 2,000 plus stocks in NSC, this has given us 15 stocks, just 15 very likely candidates for making money. Okay, but obviously you wouldn't just blindly put your money in because this list shows you so. You would have to do your analysis once you open up the chart, right? So for example, we opened up this Mohit Industries and looked at it, right? As you can tell, see right here, it's a huge move today. We're looking at the hourly here. Let's look, go to the day chart. Much better. So it has finally broken out from its fall for the last entire week. Okay, that's a huge move, 25%. So that's it, folks. It's easy enough once you know what you're doing and what you're looking for. Let's just revise it. Use a relative volume filter, and these are multipliers, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. If the list that the filter gives you is too long, say 50, right, you might want to raise the relative volume multiplier till it gives you a manageable list of like 10, 15, 20 stocks from which you can pick. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. This is something I've been using for many years. And if you like my video, please do give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you keep getting tips, useful tips like this on a daily basis. Take care. See you in the next one.